Hi, my name is Marcy. What's occurring? When I was growing up, I had to go to, my grandma's with my sister, my younger sister, because I'm the oldest. And, my mum was going through some things. And, we had to go and live with my grandma. When I first got down to my grandma's, I could not understand a word she was I couldn't understand a word she was saying, with her being Jamaican and everything. And she'd be talking and I'd be going yeah to everything, yeah. And one day she caught me out, and she said, if you don't understand what I'm saying, let me know that you don't understand what I'm saying. And have you heard a Jamaican person try to talk English? It's a bit of a joke. Anyway, my point is, what I'm trying to say on this one is, when we used to do things that were wrong, she'd be going on about Ash when she was in Jamaica. And the animals were, like the pigeons and all. I don't know what they are, the goose and all that business. I don't know what they got around there. Going in and out of the house and that. Now, I was taking some of the things of note, but when she started talking about, scrubbing floors and stuff like that, and obviously don't forget I'm an English person, so, and I haven't been brought up like that. Do you know what I mean? She was going into it deep, and I just felt like, you know what I mean? You're talking about slavery every year. Do you know what I mean? I must have been about 12. And she's there talking about how hard it was for her back in the day when she was in Jamaica, and the pitney them have to clean up, and some of them even had kids, and do you know what I mean, stuff like that. And I was thinking, well, this is a different world to me. So anyway, she kept doing this every time I was doing something wrong, and I just thought that she was just putting a weight on my mind, like, do you know what I mean? And I just turned around to her and I said, Grandma, this is when I started to get brave now. I turned around to her and I said, listen, Grandma, I don't know about Jamaican people, and I've never lived in Jamaica before, but we're in England now, and you know, what you're telling me is not for me. She started laughing, and she said, "Auntie, she liked that. She liked the fact that I would oppose what she was saying because, I've got a mind of my own. But my grandma did preach a lot about, you must take care of your mom, and yes, you must take care of your mother, and you must love her, and it doesn't matter in all this stuff. And I grew up like that. I grew up like taking care of my mum and stuff like that. But I quickly realised that your parents are supposed to look after you. But within all that, what I've just said to you, it's made me who I am today. Some people won't forgive, but I forgive. I forgive because it's made me strong. And I see now my grandma was a strong woman as well, but I did oppose her a few times.